Swing Alpha 2018 January P&L report. We're going to do these reports once every month at the end of the month, just reporting how well we did for the month. So January was our second best month ever. So in 2017, we made approximately 20%. That's not cumulative, so we actually did better than that. So 20% just for the last 6 months because we had begun mid-year. Now, our top month was in August of 2017. It made about 7.5%. And of course, January is a little less than 7%. I think it's like 6.9%. So we're doing really, really well. Of course, we had a good boost from the market. So the very, very bullish market probably added an extra percent or two to our P&L. But right now we're outperforming the market by a factor of about 2, and we hope to improve our P&L. We hope to improve our profits throughout this year. Now, next I wanted to talk about cryptos. This is sort of a bonus that I like to do occasionally. So first we'll go over Bitcoin. Bitcoin is the SPY of cryptos. Basically, if you wanted to know how the crypto market was doing, you generally wanted to look at Bitcoin. So right now, Bitcoin had a huge run up over the last few months. However, since about December, we've been in a bull flag here. We had a pullback, recovery pullback. We could possibly see a recovery, but this right now looks rather bearish. It almost looks like a dead cat bounce. It just fell and it's not bouncing back up. So I would not be surprised if it broke down further, made another low, possibly down to 8,000 or 7,500. Would not be surprised, but this does look like a bull flag, so I don't think this is the final top of cryptos. I think we could be making new all-time highs within the next 1 to maybe 6 months for cryptos. Now, next going to Litecoin. So Litecoin is very, very similar to Bitcoin in terms of technicals. Again, we have a bull flag right here, and it looks very bearish for the last month. Definitely looks like a dead cat bounce as well. Next, we have Bitcoin Cash, which is, again, very similar to Bitcoin. Actually, it looks even more bearish here. We had this run up, and then we had a pullback, and then we had a fall, and it looks like a dead cat bounce. I would not be surprised if we saw price go to 800. I would definitely not want to be long right now in Bitcoin Cash. It could go up at some point, but right now the risk is just too much against me. It definitely looks very, very bearish to me. If I wanted to go long cryptos, I would take Ethereum. Ethereum, both from a fundamentals perspective, I think it has a very good future with its smart contracts. Also, just looking at the chart, it just looks very, very bullish. It's just rocketing up. It's forming it's going up this trend line here. I could show it to you right here. So it's definitely doing really, really well. If I wanted to go long any crypto, I would definitely go long Ethereum, especially if it shows continued strength. If it continues to go up, I would definitely want to go long. Another very similar chart would be NEO. So NEO is very, very bullish as well. Let's see. So you can see how it's also running up. All right. And I'll draw a trend line again, just so you can see it. It's strange. I don't know why it's doing this to me. All right. Anyway, you can see how it's running up, and it definitely looks very bullish as well. If it ever breaks this trend line, then maybe I'll question it. I may even stop out if I had a long position. But definitely right now, this looks pretty good. And then lastly, we'll have Ripple. So Ripple doesn't look so good right now. It's actually been going down. It's very similar to Bitcoin Cash or Litecoin or Bitcoin. It fell, and we have what appears to be another dead cat bounce possibly. So I would not be surprised if Ripple did go further, possibly down to, let's see, 0.6, maybe even low as 0.4 down here. I don't know at the moment, but I definitely wouldn't want to be long today. I would definitely need to see some strength. I would need to see it going up before I wanted to go long on Ripple. So that concludes our special Bitcoin trade report.